discussion, how to overcome the fear of death. Sip Sachin, Ahem Brahma, Siri Atmanand, Sip Aba Ashwin Alak Balasad, Sip Viresh Sadanand Krishna Girija, Sip Ahem Sip Rekha Samatma Rajanand Harnit, Sip Premchand Anand Sukhi Prakasha and Sita, Sip Minier Manisha Harshal Yogini Bliss, Sip Kamalji Deepatma Anil, Sip Sarojanand Rutanu Anil Gaurav, Sip Manisha Siva Soham Ahem Atma, Sip Karupushpa Bliko, Jyoti Sarlanand Girishanand and Prakash. Welcome. Here we are. Interesting topic. How to overcome the fear of death. Everybody has to die. But there is a universal fear of death. So we have spoken about this many times, but today the topic is such that people are talking about it. So let us start. We have Sachin, Atmatray, Rumataji, and Bala Sahib. 4 people have raised their hands. Sachin.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam.
Guruji, my learning from you is absolutely very clear that there is no fear of death I have today because we are looking for liberation, enlightenment in the stage of we are already awakened, looking for the next step to be enlightened and then liberation. Then there is no point. It's actually a celebration time. If we, the moment the death comes, it's a celebration that we get liberated and we get unified to the Almighty.
But it's not so for those people who have died in a plane crash. So many people have died.
Yeah, that is the karma which is ending, So that's basically the karma which is getting ended.
Okay.
So good. It's a celebration time, I would say. And also we never die, as learned from you, the soul never dies. The divine soul, never dies. It's only if we have a balanced karma, if the mind and the, ego is still there, then we get rebirth and we have to come
so
for karma.
You're talking philosophy, it's fine. I appreciate what you're talking. I know where you're coming from. But how do you overcome the fear of death? That is something how to overcome. You are saying you have already overcome. Fine, very good.
Yeah, I have no fear. For me, I have no fear.
Okay. Very good. Such a good Atmatray. Atmatray Rumataji Bala Sahib.
Sure, sir.
Sure.
Sir, we are seeing there is so many fear in public about the death. But who will realize I am not body and mind, but I am a divine soul. He will definitely overcome the fear of death.
So, I mean, realization
is important. Otherwise, there is no option. I think.
Okay. Okay, so Atmatra has put a humble thing that is saying, see, today, if you talk to anybody, the one thing haunting is so many people have died. Just now they say one man walked out of the plane alive. I don't know. They say one man, he walked out of the plane alive. Kaisa? What? How? Miracle man. Bhagwan bacha diya. Okay, so let us try to understand this a little bit in deeper. Okay, Rumataji.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rumataji.
Pranam Guruji, Shivam.
Boli Mataji.
First thing is by realizing that I am the divine soul, immortal soul, only body will die. Secondly, whosoever will come in this world has to leave one day. So when birth take place, death is sure to take place. Jo aaya so jayega, Raja Rank Fakir. So we should not have any fear. I think we should prepare ourselves for that moment.
But for example, today people who have not died in the plane crash are so worried. अगर हमारे बिल्डिंग के ऊपर प्लेन आके गिर गया तो हमारा क्या होता? People how many people have spoken to you today about plane crash?
People have spoken, but Guruji, one thing is there, whatever has to happen, nobody can stop it.
Yes, but how to overcome the fear, Promataji?
So Guruji,
How?
वही है ना, कर्मा के ऊपर ही है सब. According to karma, everything happens in life.
हाँ, but मौत तो होगी ना.
मौत तो होगी, वो तो एयर क्रैश से नहीं होगी, वो तो वैसे भी होनी है. End is certain. That has to happen, Guruji. So why
I know,
fear?
I know many people in this world. I know many people in this world who have so much fear of death. इतना डरते हैं मौत के बात पे. The moment you are told about death, immediately you get shiver. People say, "Hey, Manus, बात ही मत करो. Don't talk such bad things about death. Don't even talk of it."
Yes, Guruji, I have learned people saying अगर कोई बात करे ना डेथ की, शुभ शुभ बोलो, क्या बात कर रहे हो. बट गुरुजी, जिस मरने से जग डरे, मेरे मन आनंद, मरने पर ही पाइए पूर्ण परमानंद.
Okay, good, Rubata ji, very good. Bala Sahib, he's new to our team. Let's see what Bala Sahib says. Yes, Bala Sahib.
गुरुजी, शिवम गुरुजी.
Sure.
सर, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, नीति नीति तत्वमसी.
हाँ.
एवरीथिंग इज लीला एंड माया.
Yeah.
अभी एक ह्यूमन बीइंग, अभी जो मेरा फॉर्म है सर, मैं एक टेम्पररी ह्यूमन बीइंग में आया हूँ. तो ये तो जाने वाला है सर. और सर आगे ये है कि मैं कभी आया ही नहीं हूँ और मैं कभी जाने वाला नहीं हूँ.
तो फिर कौन
That
आया?
realization.
अगर आप आए and कभी आए नहीं, कभी जाएंगे नहीं, तो फिर कौन आया?
एक फॉर्म आया सर. ये भी जो मैं इस बॉडी में आया हूँ, इस बॉडी में हूँ, एक फॉर्म की तरह मैं आया हूँ सर. ऐसा है.
तो आई केम आउट ऑफ इग्नोरेंस, अविद्या के कारण मैं आया.
ओके.
लेकिन बट मैं वो हूं नहीं. मैं थोड़ी मरूंगा. ये
नहीं
बॉडी तो
मरूंगा
बॉडी मरेगी, मैं नहीं मरूंगा ना.
बॉडी मरेगी सर, क्योंकि मैं तो एक डिवाइन सोल हूँ. मैं कभी आया ही नहीं और मैं कभी जाने वाला नहीं हूँ सर. ये रिलेशन होना चाहिए.
देयर आर मेनी ब्यूटीफुल सॉन्ग्स. आपने सुना है एक सॉन्ग है,
यस 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 सर.
मैं नहीं मरता हूँ, बस ये तन मरता है. मुक्ति मैं पाता हूँ जब ये तन मरता है.
सही है.
रोना नहीं मेरे मौत पे, जश्न तुम मनाना. लेकिन मैं बोलता हूँ जश्न मनाना. जो लोग डरते हैं वो बोलेंगे जश्न मनाना. बोलेंगे पागल, हे पागल, तुम पागल है, मेरे मौत पे जश्न मनाएगा, पागल. Because they are scared. People,
Yes, sir.
99% people in this world are scared of death. 99%.
क्योंकि सर उनको रियलाइज नहीं है ना सर, क्योंकि मैं एक बॉडी हूँ, मैं माइंड हूँ, इतना ही उनको रियलाइज है सर. उनके आगे नहीं गए. एक व्यक्ति बन के जीते हैं, अव्यक्त बन के कोई नहीं जी सकता सर. ऐसा है.
तो जो भी अवेकन नहीं है, जो हमारे कॉल पे नहीं है, वो
हाँ.
सब शिवर हो रहे हैं.
यस यस सर.
They are all shivering at the just a small, oh my God, कैसे हो गया, क्या हो गया, कैसे हो. It's normal.
यस सर.
But those who are in this call, they are quite calm, because they are not the ones who are shivering of death. I was in a podcast yesterday, I sang one more song. It's one of our favorite songs. It says, मौत पे मालूम होता मैं कुछ भी ना, रहती है बस मिट्टी और कुछ ना. आत्मा जो निकल जाए वो है तू ही, रहती है क्या बस, बस है मिट्टी. तुम बिन मिट्टी, मिट्टी भी ना, तुम बिन तो मिट्टी हो कहाँ. इवन ये मिट्टी भी तो तुम हो प्रभु.
यस सर.
जो आदमी मरा, वो आत्मा निकल गई, वो भी तुम हो. और जो मिट्टी बचा, वो मिट्टी भी तुम हो.
यस सर. यस सर.
तो awakening makes a big difference. Okay, good, Ashwin. But I want some people to talk of the fear. Everybody is master here today. Let me see. Ashwin Krishna, Nichani Bliko, Sonia Yogini.
Shivam,
Sure.
Guruji.
Sure.
Well, first of all, thoughts and prayers for the families whose nearest died, or some of them were injured in this plane crash. It's a sad news. My question, it's not my question, it's a statement which has got a question in it. I have no fear of death, but after listening to the topic of karma over those 2 days, there are worries of retribution, of I don't know in what form, but retribution related to both good and bad deeds during my life. So it's not fear, but when we talk about death and fear that as a topic, it suddenly came to me that should I be, it was worrying.
You know, you should not have any fear of the retribution, like you said, because you have already started getting awakened. So your concentration is not on the fear, but your concentration is on the liberation. You have to stop having fear of it, because you are having the fear means your mind is pulling you to the fear. You are not, you are the divine soul, Ashwin. You've already awakened to the truth. Why are you going back? Don't have any fear or retribution that I will be punished. There, oh, no, I'm not. I am the divine soul. I'm beyond punishment. Let this be your narrative. Let this be your paradigm from this moment onwards. How can I be punished? I'm the soul. The soul is not punished. The soul is ship. Stick to this.
Yeah, so why do we talk about karma a lot?
Just to be free from it. To do karma from this moment onwards as a divine instrument. All your karma is wiped out. If only you just say, my divine, I call myself Ladi. I call myself Ladi, Laadi, living as a divine instrument. If you come to my office, you'll see so many posters, Ladi, 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 living as a divine instrument. So if you do that from this moment, all your karma are wiped out. All right? Thank you.
Thank
Krishna.
you.
Krishna.
Yes, sir, Krishnoham.
Krishna.
Sir, the plane crash again reminds us that death comes unannounced. So we have to use our time. That is one lesson we get. But how to overcome the fear of death is your question. And you can overcome the fear of death only and only if you are awakened to that truth which doesn't die or which is immortal. So I think for us now, the lessons from the call is instead of concentrating on death of your body, we live in Shanti, Anand, and Pyar. So we don't remember death.
You're immortal. I am immortal. So, the songs are very good. मौत की सच्चाई क्या है, हम कभी ना मरते हैं, हम तो इस शरीर से मुक्त होते हैं जब ये तन मरता है, हम तो अमर आत्मा है, आत्मा कभी ना मरती है, एहसास जब होता है हम तन मन्ना संसार से मुक्त होते हैं. मौत, we have to face it. Krishna, you know, today so many people must have spoken to you for sure. Oh, Krishna, you heard? Krishna, plane crash. So many people died. My God, what? Imagine it come on our building. Yeah, look like this. You are going in plane or what? Better don't go. Better we cancel ticket. All kinds of things come. Some people look at me
and also these people who are so, saying stories will forget in another 3 days. They'll start enjoying. So that's also, yeah.
So we must consciously live in Sit consciousness, in Atma Gyan. This is the way, what today we are trying to say, what is the way to overcome fear of death?
Today, your Insta lesson also was so relevant. If you laugh at this drama, then you escape the trauma.
Absolutely. Otherwise, you're caught. Otherwise, you are caught.
And people think you need to say, because I was in a friend's house. So she kept on saying, I said, I just came out. Because if you don't appear to be sad and worried, then people think there is something wrong. You're so selfish. How do you don't, and all that things.
No,
This the
so we don't have to ridicule what's happening, but what
yeah,
is
of
it?
course.
Yeah,
Of
drama
course.
hai. Yeah, some people died. They were nobody died by chance. Everybody
Yes,
has.
yes, but when we see the children crying for them, they're waiting for their mother to arrive. So all that disturbs you if you watch. Yeah,
So don't need to watch. Why should
yeah.
we watch? Turn our eyes away. But you can watch this one man. I don't know from where. Just before Zoom call, somebody sent me a reel. One man is walking out of the plane alive. So I go. I don't know whether I came for the Zoom call. I don't know how true that is, but suddenly one man walked out. We don't know. But we should not. That's not the point. Today we're not talking about miracle man. We are talking about how to be fearless of death and disease. And disease. The body gets disease. Imagine somebody tells you, hey, you might have cancer. Oh my God. If I have cancer, I have cancer. You have to joyously accept it. The body has cancer. I don't have cancer. I am the Atma. I cannot. Cancer cannot. There is no chance of my soul getting cancer. Soul is cancer free. So this is the beauty of our spiritual journey. Those who are regular on this call, the spiritual journey makes you strong. The spiritual journey makes you realize I am Amar Atma. I am the immortal soul.
Still,
So
I
this
can't forget I still cannot forget the earliest lesson you gave me point blank when you asked if your son dies in an accident, what will you do? And I was so stunned when you asked that question. And now, yeah, it
yeah,
was making us strong.
first you must have thought this air is so mad. No, you're
No,
asking such a
I
such a
was very disturbed. I was very disturbed.
but now you
I
laugh
was,
at it, no? Now you
I,
say what yeah. I didn't mean I didn't it was just a question. So sometimes in this call, I ask mad questions, but I'm not asking. Sip is asking. Some crazy thing I ask you. Yeah,
it
but I
makes you
don't mean
strong.
anything.
Yes,
Huh?
makes you
I
very
don't mean.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sip asks a question. I just ask. I don't prepare anything. I'm just speaking out of a pure soulfulness. Thank you, Krishna. Nichani Bliko, Sonia, Yogini,
Shivam Sarji,
Shivam, Ashok.
Sarji, you can overcome the fear of death if you realize that you are sick.
Yours. Beautiful. Sip cannot die.
Sick cannot die. And if you realize you are sick, and if you accept that this world is a cosmic drama,
Yeah.
99% of the people, they don't know that this is only a cosmic drama. It is only temporary. So if they don't realize, they will have fear. I'll leave my property, my children, my this thing, my that thing, all over here, and I'm going to die. They'll have that fear.
Nothing belongs to you. What is there?
Nothing,
You didn't bring anything.
nothing.
Gita Sar says, तुम्हारा क्या है जो तुम यहाँ पे लेके आए हो? तुम्हारा क्या है जो तुम यहाँ पे छोड़ के जाओगे?
Okay.
तुम जब आए तो खाली हाथ आए, जब
खाली
जाएगा तो खाली हाथ जाएगा.
आपका भजन है ना सर जी.
This is
Last
not my yeah, but this is not my words. This is the word of this is Gita Sar.
yeah, Alexander the Great. खाली हाथ वापस.
See one thing, one more point you must add. When you are in that awakening state, death is not a depression. Death becomes a celebration. It becomes a celebration because you know there is liberation and there is unification. Today, if I die, Prabhu, I'm happy to come. I'm happy to be one with you. So this is the highest sense of realization that Prabhu, I am ready. I am just ready to come to you whenever you want. When the whistle will blow and it's time to go, I'm ready. I'm so happy to come to Prabhu. Okay,
Yes, sir.
good.
It is
Good.
neti neti tattvamasi. When you realize that I'm not this body, I'm that.
Yeah.
Then there's no need to fear.
Yeah. But very few people like you can overcome fear. There are the most 99% of the world shivers.
99%.
99% of the world is shivering. If you talk of the accident, they are shivering, not they are shivering. Okay, Bliko. Bliko.
Sure, love you all.
Yes, sir.
So, so this actually fear, expectation appear real. When you are not prepared, people celebrate birthday, right? Where they are preparing time weeks for the birthday to celebrate.
Bliko, your connection, Bliko, just off your video, Bliko.
Top.
Bliko, we cannot hear you. Just off your video and try.
Huh?
Switch off your video and try. Your connection seems to be low.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you can talk. People
So
say,
what I
what
was
about
telling
birthday?
you
You were
is
talking
the
about
fear.
birthday. You were talking about the birthday. Okay, so Bliko, we have lost you. Yogini? Yes, Yogini, I'm done. Yogini, unmute.
Shivam, sir.
Shivoham.
Sir, we should understand that due to ignorance and lack of faith, we have this fear. But if you go to see, death is not the end, it is just a bend. And in
Good.
this, we need the help of a guru who can guide us all the time. Those who are not those who are not spiritually awakened, they have this fear of death because they don't know what they are.
Yes, good, absolutely right. I did one. I don't know where it is. I did a 1 hour bhajan, 1 hour on death.
On death.
I did 1 hour bhajan. In the whole 1 hour, I wish I can make that. So, when somebody dies, they should play that bhajan because that would give you the confidence. Okay, the person has this right to Swati. I must do that, but death bhajan. I'll try bhajan Swati. I want to do the death bhajan for 1 hour. Okay, good, Yogi. Anything else?
Yeah, death. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Rajanand, unmuting Rajanand. Yes.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam, sir.
Sir, fear of death can only be conquered by self-realization that I
Yes.
am eternal, I am, I was, I will be always. So I don't take birth. I am in this samsara, but not of the samsara. Even this body is samsara, and I am just witness to all the happenings around me and this body also. And even as a living person, say we are living in this, jab tak hai tab tak, isme kya hai? I should know that life is following a path of uncertainty because of the karmas. Only death is certain. So which is certain, so why to fear that?
नहीं,
दुख
आप
तो
बोल तो
होता
रहे
है.
हैं. हाँ, नहीं, बोल तो रहे हैं, लेकिन जो लोग डरते हैं, आज आपके सामने लोग नहीं डरे.
नहीं,
प्लेन
but
क्रैश के बाद
my first line was that only by realization, otherwise you cannot escape the fear.
क्या रियलाइजेशन चाहिए?
That I am not the body, I am not the mind. इसमें तो establish होना है, तो तभी fear नहीं रहेगा.
I am not the body, I am not the mind. No, I am the immortal soul.
I am the immortal, I don't die, I am eternal. All this जो पढ़ाई आपने की है वो सब
तो
पता होना चाहिए.
ये इसका अगर इसके एहसास में हम जिएंगे ना,
हाँ.
if we live in immortal consciousness, we will be able to laugh. I'm telling you, earlier I would get upset at small things. Now when something happens, I laugh. Anything. When somebody disturbs me earlier, I would get so disturbed with somebody. Now somebody disturbs me, I laugh. Why I'm laughing?
Because I mean, because you know the reality of death. वो पता ही नहीं है, डेथ है ही नहीं. When you live like that, जैसे किसी लेवल पे आते हैं, जैसे हमें अब ABC का कॉन्सेप्ट, उसे डर नहीं लगता है. हमें डर लगता था बचपन में ABC मल्टीप्लिकेशन से. अब हमें वो नॉर्मल जैसा है. ऐसे ही इसमें भी एहसास में जाते हैं, तो फिर क्या डर लगे. इसमें लिविंग जब हमारी ऐसी हो जाएगी, तो रियलाइजेशन में हो जाएगी, तब क्या है, तब फिर कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं रहेगा भाई, फियर ऑफ डेथ.
So that's why we are, one of the important points, my dear friends, when you want to know you're awakened or you're enlightened, if you're awakened, you will not have fear of death. If you're enlightened, you will celebrate death. If you're awakened, you will overcome fear. But if you're enlightened, you will not only overcome fear, you will celebrate death. This is the ultimate moving.
Awakening में ये रहता है that we are consciously awakened that there is no death. When we realize there is no death.
No, there is death, but awaken. Death is a sunset in some place, sunrise in some place.
Death is not at this level. Death is some material thing. वो आता जाता है, change of this thing. That is a biological process. जो भी होता होगा.
Let me tell you.
For us, there is no death.
Let me tell you something. Suppose somebody is awakened in this call. Even Ashwin was speaking. If one is awakened, why should I fear? Because even if I am going to be reborn, I have good karma. I am doing good karma. All my negative karma is wiped out. But enlightened is, I have transcended karma. I am not. That's why sometimes I tell you all, change your name. Changing the name is so important because this is what changes the game. If you say, I am Rajendra, you are mortal. If you say, I am Rajanand, you are immortal. If you say, I am Raji, I am mortal. The moment you are Siri, you are immortal.
So Rajendra should live as, so long Rajendra lives as Raj Anand, so he has no fear of death. Because Raj Anand to body hai hi nahi na. That is not the body. That is living as a body.
So that's why the name is very important. The name is so important. Some people don't understand. For me, if somebody calls me Ravi, I'm very disturbed. If somebody calls me Ravi even one time, कोई मुझे रवि बोले तो मैं परेशान हो जाता हूं मैं. I say, I'm not Ravi. I'm not Ravi. Today, Krishna got a new podcast today morning from Mohanji. So Mohanji, his name was Mohan. They called him Mohanji. But he told me what to call you. I said, call me AiR. AiR. Only AiR. AiR. So people will find it a little funny. Karan Johar told very funny to call you AiR. I call AiR. All celebrities find very funny to call AiR. No, I said, please call. Good. Abba. Rajan ke baad Abba, Sonia. Rumataji, Bliko. Bliko, I hope your connection is good. Yes. Abba and Sonia.
Pranam, Guruji.
Pranam.
Well, thought always produces fear. I used to prepare and plan for events that may never happen. But I realized along the line that I've never been really afraid of death. I've had cancer. I've been held up at a gunpoint. But pain is another thing. I don't know and have no idea how I would have reacted in a situation like an air crash. Now I'm stronger.
Yeah.
And I pray that I shall be able to look at pain of the body and be able to laugh. And I think, with a new understanding, I mean, I've never been afraid of death, but suffering and pain, I have been a bit, but even that I'm beginning to overcome.
Very good. The more and more you distance yourself from the body, the more and more you realize, for example, some people are very disturbed if their dress gets torn.
Yeah.
Some people are, I know somebody who, I know somebody was crying, so much crying. I said, what happened? She said, my nail polish broke. Okay. My nail polish, only nail polish. Oh, my favorite nail polish, my favorite nail polish. So now this is how we have to grow. We have to grow beyond these things and in fact grow beyond the body. Because ultimately the realization body has to go. Has to.
Yeah.
Then why should I worry? And
I wouldn't worry, but I still don't know. I mean, I reacted pretty well when I was held up at a gunpoint, but you don't know when you are.
How did you manage then? When you were at the gunpoint, what happened? How did you escape?
They wanted the car. I had my 3-year-old son in the back seat. I just took him out and handed them over whatever they wanted, and they left. I mean, we were lucky, or whatever it is,
this is very common in Africa. I don't know where it happened, but it's very common in Africa.
Yeah, that's where it did happen.
Okay.
So, yeah. And I mean, again, you can say whatever. I mean, the whole story is funny, but in the end, it was funny. but I mean, 3 days later, I kind of had a reaction to that. But at that time, I handled it pretty well. And 15 years back, I had cancer, and I had no fear of dying. The whole process was annoying.
That means your soulful energy is very strong, and you should build on that. That's all I can say.
Yeah. But but I still don't know how, and there's no point in thinking about it. So one has to just leave it and say, okay, whatever will be, will be.
Yeah, and the mind is thinking. You tell, no, I know when we'll cross the bridge when we come to it. If I come to it, I'll face it.
Yeah.
You know, let me tell you one beautiful thing that I used to tell, not now, but I used to tell myself.
Yeah.
I used to tell myself, if there are 10,000 people who have gone through that and they were able to manage, why can't I manage?
Yeah.
What you're talking about, the millions of people are facing that. So what's the problem? If they can do it, I can do it.
Yes, exactly. That was exactly my thought at that time. I thought, well, 1 in 6 women gets it. 1 in 10, 6 in 10 women get it. So I have it. It's my turn today.
And if they can face it, I can face it.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, good. Sonia and then Rumataji. Sonia.
Hi, AiR.
Hi, Sonia.
I haven't been on this call for a while. Today I
Yes.
had some time, so I came in. Very interesting topic.
Yeah.
And fear of death. I think that fear of death is probably the greatest fear everybody has, right? Either it's your own death or deaths of someone you love. I
Yes.
mean, if you ask anyone what's your fear, everyone will say that this is unanimously, this is a fear. And I think that if you've conquered your fear of death for however you have, then there is really no other fear in life. You'll be fearless.
Correct.
Every time I speak to you, I don't speak of anything other than my own experience. So I can only share what I've gone through. It's not bookish or anything that I've read about, but I used to have a huge fear of death as a child, and over time it's obviously lessened to the point where I have no longer fear death. And in fact, I'm not saying this as a morbid thing because I'm sad or anything, because I'm very, very happy, but I actually look forward to it because you fear something of when you don't know what it is, the unknown. And through my daily practice, I realized that I know what is on the other side. I know what is going to happen at death. I know what to expect. And it's actually a beautiful experience, which I don't know why people are not aware of, but the whole process of merging back into our source is a beautiful experience. It's undescribable. There's no words. Words cannot do it justice. It's the love that we can only even imagine, because that is our core. It's our essence. And so when we fear it, we're holding on to this, which is the Maya, the 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 what's not real, and we're fearing what actually is reality, you know?
So
So,
I would one input to tell you. See, I think what you said very beautifully. There's no fear of death, right? But the second point, neither would I want to die, because right now I am living as a manifestation of SIP. I am here with a mission. I'm here because SIP wants me to do something, and I'm just ready to do it as long as the divine wants me to do it. When the divine says, "Come on, let's go," let's go.
yes, it's exactly the same way. I mean, everything we do every day, every human being, everything we do is actually to avoid death, right? You cross the street, you look everywhere, like everything we do is in order not to die. So I won't say want to die. Want to die is it's basically understanding that there's that unification
Yeah.
that's coming, and
But
not
my dear,
fearing it, and
but my dear,
actually
can I tell you something very important? Since you're saying it's very
yes.
important, I'm telling you. So there is no unification after death. I am already unified now. And this is a beautiful and most blissful feeling. Are you hearing me, Sonia? So
Yes, yes, I hear you.
when the feeling is, I'm already in Satchidanand. I'm already living as a manifestation of SIP. And when SIP liberates me from the body, I'm ready. If SIP tells me to face a bullet, I'm ready. If SIP tells me this is a total, I'm ready. So the beautiful word I like, somebody used the word surrendered. Not I will surrender, but I have completely surrendered. Then no,
Yes,
Sonia.
yes.
Then okay, you call me SIP, I'm ready to come. You keep me here for 100 years, I'm ready to do it. I'm happy.
Yes. And that process is it's a process. It's not a light bulb switch that one day you're not and the next day you are.
Yeah.
It's just like falling in love in this world. Like it takes time for you to actually fall in love,
Yeah, of
right?
course. It can't happen in one moment. That's
Yeah,
not
and
that's a crush. That's a crush. That's not a love. That's not love.
it's not sustainable, exactly. So it's the same thing with this process of enlightenment, call it unification, liberation,
Yeah.
whatever you call it. That process of being fearless, of knowing the truth, it's a process. It takes time.
Yeah, very well said. Thanks, Sonia. Thank you for we miss you whenever you're not there. The other day I was missing you when there was something on meat. I thought you will come and give us gyan, but you can always
Yeah.
join us. Ru Mataji.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ru Mataji and Bliko.
प्रणाम गुरुजी।
Pranam Mataji.
गुरुजी, आने वाला आएगा, जाने वाला जाएगा. Birth and death will continuously take place. It is endless process. It is the law of nature. The best thing is समर्पण करना, जीवन जो ये जिसने दिया वही संभालेंगे. हमें अपना जीवन उसके हाथ में सौंप देना है. आपने ही हमें सिखाया है, तो हम एक्ट करेंगे तो फिर डर का सवाल ही नहीं है. And secondly, Guruji, in some cases, the people around us come to know we are living. So then the great role others can play. They can put bhajans and the person can go smoothly. I think the atmosphere when you leave the place matters a lot. I don't know whether I am correct or not.
Of course it matters, but if you are in Satchidanand, then you are inside you.
Yes.
बाहर जो हो रहा है भाड़ में जाओ, बाहर जो करना है go to hell. मैं
Yes.
तो अपने सच्चिदानंद में हूँ.
Yes, Guruji, that is there, but it can add more peace to us, I feel.
Good. Yes, Kumar. Thank you. Good. Bliko. Yes, Bliko and Meenakshi. Bliko? Meenakshi.
Shivam.
Shivam. Yes, Bliko.
I'm clear now?
Yes, very clear.
So the fear is a false expectation appearing real, right? And fear is a direct, rooted in the ignorance. Like, earlier said, fear of reality and fear of dream. If I am fear in the dream, definitely if you tiger chasing you in the dream, you will run and you will sweat. But when you wake up, you see, oh, you are on the bed.
There's
So
no tiger.
life is also like that, right? Life is also like that. ये लीला है माया सच तो कुछ भी ना. अगर ये for this group, I think this fear of death is very very minor thing. It's not a big thing, but main thing is to realize I am divine soul all the time. Prepare for the all the worst in the life, not only one, because fear are many strings. They come from anywhere. So if you are prepared, you are ready, and you know that this is drama, then where is the question of fear? Fear will go away. So that realization is required.
Yeah, somebody said very beautifully, who said just now, that sometimes we have fear of losing a dear one. Not
Correct.
my death, but I have death of somebody whom I am clinging to. If we are clinging to somebody and then the death of that person whom we are clinging, that is a big problem. So sometimes I hope you understand. So the clinging must not be there. Therefore, the art of detached attachment. The art
Yeah,
of
detach
detached
attachment. Yeah.
then if Prabhu wants to take somebody, what can I do? If Prabhu wants to take somebody, Prabhu will take. I am
And
not.
like you said many times, death is not the end; it is a band.
Correct. No, no.
Right?
Suppose I love somebody lots. I love somebody too much. I can't live without them. Okay, suppose. And Prabhu takes them away. What choice I have?
No, nothing. So the detachment, that detachment, we have to have that detached attachment. Then will not be get affected by that
So this
loss.
the other thing we must learn in the call. Okay, so it's very important to have detached attachment if you want to overcome the fear of death.
Yeah,
So
correct.
we
Yeah.
must put all the points. I will
Yeah.
never die. Death is
Yeah.
moment of liberation. Death is a celebration. Detached attachment. All these are the lessons. And today we are just rehearsing all the lessons one by
Yeah.
one. Meenakshi.
Shubham, sir.
Shiva, Meenakshi.
Yeah, so sir, for my case, I think I don't fear of my own death, as you earlier told. I have fear of losing near and dear ones. I have fear of becoming old, like old age. I have so much, so much fear of
Why
old
you have
age.
fear of becoming old? You will not grow old. Somebody asked me,
No,
how are you? I say I am a but I am ageless. Somebody asked me, तुम्हारे बाल तो सफेद हो गए. I say, is it? मेरे बाल तो नहीं है. मेरे I am young as a fiddle. I am like a teenager. I
the body,
challenge
sir.
people to walk at my speed. I say, chalo, walk at my speed. Let me see who can walk. So Meenakshi, you don't grow old. Continue.
Yeah, so sir, I have this, I don't know, phobia becoming old because when you become dependent on someone, I imagine ki what will happen. Obviously, this is mine. Obviously, I know
That means
this.
you don't have faith now. People,
That means I'm partially awakened.
people who are
I'm not
scared.
fully.
Meenakshi, people who are scared, who will take care of me? Sometimes if I break my bones, who will take care of me? If I become buddhi, who will take care of me? Such people don't have faith. So you should not lose, you should have faith that there is a divine. The divine will take care of me, nothing to worry.
Yeah.
Are you
One more
getting me?
thing, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, sir. One more thing on that. Losing, like I fear of death of my near and dear ones who are not even slightly awakened. They don't realize about the body. They don't know about the body, mind,
So
ego.
why do you fear?
So because I feel bad for them. Like I feel
Why do you feel bad?
because they are not even on the path of spirituality. They do most of the time they are in religion only.
So
They
what
are
can
doing
you do?
religious.
Suppose somebody you love, they are in
Uh,
religion, they will not get liberated. What can you do?
I feel bad, sir. I cannot do.
No, no, my
I
people,
can try them. I can try to convince them, but
you try. Don't feel bad. You try, and then you leave it. Because
I'll tell you about my father. He's so much of religious person, but he don't want to listen to me. like he's like कि तुम कहाँ से लेके आई हो ये ज्ञान तुमने किसको पढ़ा है किसको सुना है ये सब जो तुम मुझे बता रही हो आई फील बैड कि मैं उन्हें कैसे समझाऊं कि ही इज लाइक
you are
ऑल
not
द
the
टाइम
only one. You are not the only one. In this call, there are many people whose loved ones are not listening to what they have learned. The loved ones are not interested in being enlightened, Meenakshi. There are many people in this call, not one or two, there are many people. But that is what we must live in consciousness. If their karma is not, they are not ready, you do your best. You do your best. I try to talk to my parents who are 85, 86 years old, very religious, very, very religious. I try to talk. I know it's not easy, but every time I get a chance, I try to talk.
So don't you feel bad कि whistle will blow, they will go and again they'll have to come again in this drama.
I don't feel bad because ultimately they are sick. Ultimately they are all sick. Why should I feel bad?
You are on that
If-
state. We have not reached
No,
that
I'm
stage.
asking you,
That is,
those people who are not enlightened, what are they? They are also sick.
they are safe.
Yeah. Pain,
Mind is
pain is
playing
only
game.
pain is only in the mind.
हाँ.
Ultimately, everybody will be one with SIP ultimately. So we should not
Yeah.
have that fear. We should not have that feeling. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Good, Meenakshi. Good points. Sachin, second round. Ashok, I think second round. Siba, Premchandji, Rajkumar, and then second round. Siba.
Guruji pranam.
Pranam.
गुरुजी, when we were ignorant, गुरुजी, तब हमारे को मालूम था कि तब हमारे को मालूम नहीं था कि जो आया है उसको जाना है. We all know, but because of ignorance, attachment, me and mine, we lose our identity and we get caught into Maya and we fear. जो सब करते हैं वही हम लोग करते थे, रोना धोना यही सब करते थे, and we are following the same rituals, गुरुजी. But जब हमारा when we enter into spirituality and that time we know the BME का क्या है, सब ये मालूम पड़ता है गुरुजी की जब हमारा 10वां द्वार खुलता है गुरुजी. सॉरी ना, जब हमारा 10वां वी गो इनसाइड गुरुजी, दैट टाइम वी रियलाइज कि मैं कुछ भी नहीं हूँ, मेरी हस्ती नहीं है, बीएमई है ही नहीं. वी नो ऑल द रियलाइजेशन एंड वी गुरुजी फियर चला जाता है गुरुजी. देयर इज नो मोर फियर अबाउट दैट गुरुजी. और गुरुजी एक जन्म और मरण मतलब गुरुजी ज और न और म मतलब मराठी में भी वही आता है, हिंदी में भी वही आता है, ज न म. तो जन्म, ज मतलब जन्म मतलब जन्मा, म मतलब मरना, मतलब जन्म और मरण दोनों भी अपने हाथ में. मराठी में बोलते हैं जन्म आणि मरण आपल्या हातात नाहीये, पण न जो बीच का न है, छोटा सा न है, उसमें नामस्मरण करना है. मतलब यू हैव टू रियलाइज कि मैं कौन हूँ, मैं कहाँ से आया हूँ. दैट यू हैव टू रियलाइज. For that purpose, we have got that janma. So we forget all that and then we get caught into Maya.
Good Gyan, Siva. I'm learning from you. Premchandji, thank you. Premchandji, बोलिए. शिवोहम. Premchandji, बोलिए कैसे हैं आप?
Guru, there are 3 words which govern the world.
Yes.
अविद्या, अस्मिता, अभिनिवेश.
हाँ.
तो जब तक हम इन दोनों के बाहर नहीं आएंगे, थर्ड हमेशा एग्जिस्ट करेगा. अभिनिवेश में मृत्यु का भय, वो जब भी पार होगा जब हम अविद्या को समझ पाएंगे कि दिस वर्ल्ड इज माया. जब हम समझ पाएंगे कि नथिंग इज माइन, जब हम समझ पाएंगे कि आई ब्रॉट नथिंग एंड विल कैरी नथिंग, तब then it will come, then we will come over the fear of death.
Correct.
So the second word is asmita. Asmita means I. Until and unless I is attached with the enlightened soul, that I am soul, then there will be always the fear of death. So you have to attach I with I am safe. When you attach I am safe, there will be no fear of death. When you make understand each and every one that this world is Maya, avidya, Maya, not true. All the relations are not true. All the possessions are not true. Then you will automatically will be out of fear of death.
बिल्कुल. Very beautifully said, Premchandji. So you are a role model for many people. So what is the point? जब जाना है तो जाएंगे, प्रभु हम तो रेडी है, जब भी आप बुलाएंगे हम आएंगे. Okay. Thank you, Premchandji. We have after Premchandji, Rajkumar and Girija. Thank you, Premchandji.
So, sir,
Shivoham.
just only 3 points. One is basically the death is truth, because we have seen many people born and went away. So that is a cycle.
Yeah.
And second point is
basically somebody said loved one. So maybe my philosophy is everybody is individual and everybody is having maybe his own journey, own path of maybe getting liberated or the way they want to go. So we cannot control anybody's path. So everybody has to go to their own path. And third thing is once we have faith in Almighty Supreme, and we need to live. And whatever I have maybe read recently in your one of the book, we should accept as it is what happens and do your best what you can do.
Yes, very, very beautiful thought. So you have any question you have? Rajkumar, is there a question?
No, this is maybe thoughts related to this subject.
Yeah, good. Thank you. It's good you are responsibility because see, all the thoughts are in the right direction. But like we have been speaking from right, I think you may have joined a little later. We have to reach that state of immortality. कि मैं तो ये नहीं जो मरता है. And once we have that feeling, then we are good. Thank you. Thank
So
you.
we have to actually practice, put into action every day. So definitely things will maybe get inside our mind, and maybe we'll have fearless.
And the
death.
beautiful thing is, what if today was my last day? Just that thought, not a negative thought. Prabhu, if today was my last day, then I'm living, waiting to come to you. If today was my last day, I want to live it as your instrument. If today was my last day, I want to make the best of my day. So these are all different thoughts, Rajkumar, that we can live with.
And one more thing which normally I practice every morning, just gratitude and thank that I'm alive today. I'm alive today.
Good. That's a good habit. Thank you, Rajkumar. Girija. Then after Girija, Sachin, Nichani, Abba. Girija, Sachin, Ashok Nichani, and Abba.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham.
Today I'm completely out of today's topic. I want to ask you, you always say name changing is a game changing. Yeah. I just want a clarity. What exactly?
Because Girija will die.
Yeah.
But you will never
That's
die.
An identity.
If people call you Girija, you will say, I'm Girija, I'm Girija, I'm Girija, means I will die.
I know,
but if I am Siji, if I am soul in Girija, if I am like Siri is soul in Raji. If I am Siji, then Siji means I am the soul in Girija. I'll never die. If I become Girija, I'm not able to say Sigirija. If I'm Sigirija, then I'm the soul in Girija. Whatever name, I mean, it doesn't matter what name you choose. But your name will change your personality. Your name will change your identity. Your name will change your ego.
That's right.
Otherwise, the Ravi will die. I am not Ravi. I am Atma and Ravi. Okay. Thank you.
Today is not for Girija. Tomorrow definitely I'll change.
No, tomorrow you put a few names and decide. It's not about you, but you must change name if you want enlightenment and liberation.
Sure.
Sachin, Nichani, Abba. 3 more people to talk today. Sachin, and then Nichani and Abba.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam.
My question was also related to the name only, actually. I wanted to check that, last time I think we spoke about this, that if I have to change my name, then I have to do any legal formalities also anywhere? Or?
No.
Okay.
It's your nickname.
Nickname on the call only or at the home or how?
No, you should try to let people call you by that name. Then only it will become real in your life. Don't have to change your passport. You don't have to change your Aadhaar card.
Okay.
But people who know you, people in your house should call you with a new name.
Okay.
Your clear friends.
I have a request.
Yeah.
I need your guidance for my name.
Yeah. So anybody who needs a guidance, what they must do, either they must attempt on their own or they must send me 5 suggested names. Then I will help you.
Okay.
Send me files. I've helped many people in this. Who did we do the last retreat? Siri, for yours, we didn't retreat or what?
No, I
Siva,
want my
Siva,
name.
Siva, Siva,
My purpose of guidance is basically I want you to decide my name. That's why I'm
Vanita.
saying.
Vanita was not able to find a name. Vanita said, then what she was saying, I don't know what she chose some other name. Then I don't know what name she chose. Then when we got Siva, SIP give us the name Siva. I don't do. SIP does. I cannot give name. SIP only will give. Nichani and Abba.
Shalom, Sarji.
Sure.
Sarji, today's subject reminds me of one of your old 8-year-old bhajan. जीवन तेरा है मैं भी तेरा हूँ ले लो बोले अपने शरण.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful song. We have not sung for many years.
Yes, sir. Then why fear? जीवन तेरा है मैं भी तेरा हूँ ले लो बोले अपनी शरण.
तो करूँ मैं अर्पण तुझको करूँ मैं अर्पण जीवन तेरा है मैं भी तेरा हूँ ले लो प्रभु अपने शरण. ओ करूँ मैं अर्पण तुझको करूँ मैं अर्पण. Okay, good. Abba, thank you. Closing with Abba, and then I will close with 2 minutes meditation.
Yeah, just a quick thing. I just want to say, fear, any kind of fear, is the biggest block to enlightenment.
Yes.
And we were at Krishnamurti's center last weekend for a retreat. And one of the little booklets I read was about death. So very relevant. And I forgot to mention earlier, it's a practice of dying every night. Actually, Buddhists also practice that. So if you die every night to the past completely, and that makes it easy to overcome any kind of fear, because fear is always in the past or the future, and
I don't know
live in
what
the present.
I don't know what practice they teach you, but I would rather say when you wake up every morning, wake up as you're born fresh, where you wipe out the entire past.
Yeah.
So, because that's the same thing what you're saying, but maybe it should say when you wake up every morning, wake up and say, it's not just a new day, it's a new life. I wipe out everything from my life up to this moment and I start afresh.
Yeah, there's just one point in that, is that when you do that practice at night, your subconscious mind actually is free.
Good.
At the time of sleep. So it's a good practice for that reason.
Good point. Everybody heard you, and those who like to practice will try, and they'll give us the feedback how it is, how we can wake up, sleep every night, thinking life is over, and wake up next morning. Said, I don't know. For me, it's a little difficult to sleep in the night saying life is over because I'm alive, still alive. But those of you can try, give your feedback. Abba saying this is some retreat they were learning. Thank you, Abba. So, my dear friends, every time a Zoom call dies, but it does not die, because death is not the end. It is just a bend to transcend. And so we keep transcending. We transcend from the lower self to attain the higher self. And life is this journey of transcendence, evolution, evolving, growing, climbing, awakening. And we have to realize that life is all about self-realization and God realization. LIFE, liberation from ignorance, finding enlightenment. And when you're enlightened, when you're awakened, when you're enlightened, what is death? Death is just a phenomena of life. Because I am here as a manifestation of the divine. And ultimately, I have to become one with the divine. There's no option. I don't seek anything else. I seek only Prabhu, 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 Prabhu. If only this is our paradigm, if only we seek Prabhu, then where is the question of dying? Where is the question of fear of death? Because I am not I. I am not the body that will die. I am not the mind I cannot find. The ego is awakened. I am Sip. I am the soul. If I am the Sip and I am soul, I am immortal. So this topic of today will help you to not just be strong and strengthen your beliefs, but also when people talk about death and they are afraid of death, you must tell them you are the immortal soul. You must explain to them that you are not the one who can die. The body will die, but that's not I. And if you help people awaken, or you help people to come on this call, or you help people begin the journey of enlightenment, there can be no better karma yoga. It's the highest karma yoga to help a seeker to accelerate on the path of enlightenment. You can help somebody come on this call and remain on this call. Many of you have been brought in by somebody in this call, and you know how grateful you are to that person. Many people. And our goal is to continue this journey of awakening, of being enlightened. With folded hands, I bow down to you.